Good evening. Birmingham City Council is warning some services could be discontinued as the local authority tries to save £150 million from next year's budget. It published its latest funding plans today. Arts and museums are being prioritised along with services including child protection. But funding for school dinners and pest control are among a list of low priority services which could be cut. Our reporter Nicola Beckford has been looking at the proposals.
From public health to highway maintenance, care services for the elderly to environmental health. Just some of the services provided by Birmingham City Council. But the city's facing tough times. £150 million of savings need to be found next year. So how will they do it? The council has prioritised their services from high to low. Child protection is the highest priority. There have been horrific cases of child abuse in the city and the department's in special measures. They hope to pump an extra £30 million in this area. Bin collections are also important. But interestingly, the arts, museums and culture and the marketing budget for Birmingham are also protected. A controversial decision, but one the leader of the council defends.
If we took out the whole of the arts and culture of Birmingham, if we took out all the sporting events of Birmingham, would we really want to call ourselves a city? Would we align ourselves with the great cities of Europe or the other cities of the great cities of the UK? Of course not. So Birmingham, being what it is, has to provide arts and cultural and sporting events, the likes of which a small town or village doesn't have to provide.
So what's thought of as lower priority? There could be cuts to school dinners and school crossing patrols. The council says schools get funding directly from the government, so they should be using that money for those services.
I think in terms of the visitor economy, the arts and cultural sector plays a massive part, and that's worth £5 billion. So you can't really not invest in the arts if we want to develop a strong city.
But what do people think? I spoke to some Brummies this afternoon.
Kids are the priority, they're the future, they need looking after. Education must always come first.
They need to go back to London and tell the government that Birmingham needs more money.
Marketing Birmingham is very important because you've got to get the people to come here, to spend the money, to put in so that you don't have to make the budget cuts.
These are just plans. The council wants to hear from local people to find out what they think. The final decision will come at the end of November.
And Nicola is outside the council house for us tonight. So Nicola, tough decisions have to be made. How are they going to do it?
Well, Birmingham City Council say they can't salami slice services anymore. But you're right, tough decisions have to be made. Next year, they're looking at cutting £150 million. And the year after that, another £150 million by 2018. So it's pretty tough decisions are facing the council in the years ahead. So, in terms of services which the council thinks they're going to prioritise, we've had lots of viewers writing into us. For example, Heather Wasty tweeted us and said, "Good to see Birmingham City Council prioritising arts, recognising that investing in the arts has strong social and economic benefits." And on Facebook, Sylvia Wadman said Birmingham City Council need to get their priorities right. Feeding the children from poor families and making the roads safe should come before museums. People, basically, should definitely come before art.
OK, Nicola Beckford, thank you. And we'll have more of your comments later in the programme. Do get in touch with us. You can call us, send us an email to midlandstoday@bbc.co.uk. We're also on Facebook. You can tweet us at @BBCMTD. We'll be back with Nicola later in the programme for some of your comments. Relatives